For a cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, FIFACoinZone.com. Down below in the description, use Dirty at checkout for 15% off. And we got G2A.com. Codes, games, all of the above. Dirty will also get you that hookup. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads that progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping that feedback, that knowledge on which players need to be in the starting 11 and other fellas you could probably skip out on. Leave them off the transfer list, save some money, bad investments, and as you can see on screen, we have a three-way hybrid. The team of the season, Saudi League. We've got the Bundesliga on the left and the Liga BBA on the right. If you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a like. It tells me that squad builders need to be coming out right, left, and center. Also, if you could drop a comment. What is your top three most improved, most influential, most exciting team of the season players up to this point? Who has made the biggest difference for you in every single match? We've got the BPL, the Bundesliga, the Saudi Arabian League, the most consistent, and we're actually starting off in the semifinals. I realized when I jumped onto this account that we were in the semis, so it seemed like a great way to kind of test out this squad. And my first opponent has a 4-3-3, and he was very annoying to play against. One of those oppositions that decides he wants to just play possession. And I'm not going to have a lot of highlights from the match because he was boring. And I mean B-O-R-I-N-G, boring. 59% possession, but it all was from the left back to the right back to the center back. A lot of swinging around. Even in a 0-0 match, it didn't make sense to me, but every once in a while you run into an opposition who plays very slow, well spread out, and possession as we finally get a little bit of a breakthrough. Ooh, the body feint was nasty, and we get the finish. But let's talk about the squad because I want to discuss some of these players. A lot of them are frequently used in some of my squads. I have a big, I guess, fanboyism, if that's a word. I'm pretty sure it's not. I just made that up. For Naldo and Perisic and Rodriguez, they're all underused, and you can get them into a squad and get all those pretty green links. But I've got Alves in goal, which is always a risky move, at least when I've been using him, as we get a breakthrough here with Rodriguinho, and he's always going to fall over, and we draw a penalty kick. Ramos and Naldo is pretty solid combination. I like the defense. They are both going to be out of position from time to time, so you need to keep that into, I guess, the back of your head a little bit. When you've built this squad, must be ready for some interesting defending positioning with both of those center backs. They have high work rates, which means they get caught up in the attack from every 2 or 3 attacks. I'd say they might join just a little bit, or if you lose the ball in the midfield on a frequent basis, the counterattack will be on. As you see something that's very rare, I actually picked up a red card in the 45th minute. And then Carvajal and Rodriguez, I liked both of them, and they're zooming up the pitch as well. So the defense, I would give about a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Even with good players, they just didn't all work perfectly together. There could have been a better defense, as he makes a pretty good save. And then Gustavo, love him as a CDM. Perisic, I can give you superlative on superlative on superlative, as we do win the final. He didn't give up any goals, even with the red card. Sometimes I find that it's hard to play with a red card. Whether it's you attacking, you defending, it doesn't matter which side of the pitch you're on. Something about it not being even. I don't know if you're rushing, but it's not that easy. Marquinhos, leave him off. Do not purchase this player. I don't think he was worth it. Did nothing special from that right mid position. I love Rodriguinho. Great silver if you can get him into a Brazilian-based team. And I don't know how to say Mirajuski and Neves. Both of them were pretty decent. Both left-footed. I give them the Dirty Mike stamp of approval. If you got some extra coinage, not going to cost you a lot. But as always, if you enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Dirty Mike USA, and I have a lot more coming your way ASAP.